Hey everyone, talking about Vettiveru by Comme de Garcons. The notes in this are Italian bergamot, cardamom oil, Neroli oil, Haitian vetiver, cedarwood, and musk. So vetiver dominated fragrances can be a bit hit or miss for me. I don't usually hate them or anything, and I often do like them, but vetiver can be done in so many different ways. It can be oily, it can be like bone dry, grassy, woodsy, earthy, so many different things. So it's just kind of hard to have a consistent opinion on it sometimes, but this is so good. I love it. It's also an absolutely incredible deal at around $60 for 125 mil, to the point where I'm almost like, how? Like, why? I mean, Comme des Garçons are always really well priced because they're priced more like designers or even cheaper, even though they often smell more niche and more interesting than that. I'm not even gonna say this smells like so. It's not weird like a lot of Comme des Garçons stuff is, but I do think it's actually somewhat unique because it has like this really crisp vetiver, but at the same time that kind of, yeah, like a nice citrus that goes around it, and it kind of balances both of those really well. Yeah, just so underrated. To me, this deserves to be on like best of vetiver lists. I've done a top 5 vetiver scents video before. I will be saving this to list on when I feel like I have 10 favorites that I really want to do a top 10. I've smelled probably hundreds of vetiver fragrances, but I only like to put fragrances on a list if I like really, really, really like it for that note. And wow, yeah, crisp and fresh, but like laid back and calming at the same time. Gives me the feeling of like the idea of relaxing on the patio at a tropical resort, like just in a thatched chair type of thing. Are those chairs made of vetiver? I don't know. Yeah, just such a perfectly balanced vetiver, not too oily, not too dry. People talk about it being similar to Encre Noir. I can see that, but it's definitely sets itself apart with the kind of Neroli-ish side of it. Yeah, just such a standout vetiver scent. I do not know how this stays so under the radar. I thought it was discontinued for a long time, and then I finally realized, like, oh, I could still get a sample of this. Longevity is okay, low protection, but this is a cologne, not even an eau de toilette, let alone a parfum or extra concentration or anything. It actually has really good longevity for a cologne. It's not like it only lasts 30 minutes or something. And again, $60 or so for a 125 ml size bottle. Damn, I'm gonna have to try this more on skin, but I love it, and I definitely recommend it if you like both vetiver and it's not like super citrusy, but the neroli gives it this brightness, not overly musky or anything either, and the cardamom is really well blended. It does not turn into like a spice bomb, no pun intended with spice bomb, but oh, this is so good. Yeah. So yeah, highly recommended if you at all like vetiver, and I'll put a link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample.